High courts emphasize right to change name as fundamental right. Recent rulings affirm the importance of personal identity and self-worth. The High Court's recent rulings have brought attention to the fundamental right of individuals to change their names, recognizing it as an essential aspect of personal identity and self-worth. These landmark judgments interpret Article 21 of the Indian Constitution, affirming the right to life and personal liberty, and shed light on the significance of allowing citizens to exercise their right to choose and modify their names. Fundamental right to name. High Court's interpretation of Article 21. The High Court's rulings underscore the fundamental nature of the right to change one's name, interpreting it as part of the broader right to life and personal liberty guaranteed under Article 21 of the Indian Constitution. By recognizing the right to name change as a fundamental right, the courts affirm the inherent dignity and autonomy of every individual to determine their identity and expression. Violation of fundamental rights. Denial of name change requests examined. The recent judgments examined cases where name change requests were denied by authorities, leading to potential violations of fundamental rights. In such instances, citizens faced barriers in expressing their personal identity and self-worth. The courts carefully assessed the reasons behind the denials and weighed them against the constitutional right to name change, considering the impact on the individual's lives and dignity. Intrinsic connection to right to life. Delhi High Court's perspective. The Delhi High Court particularly emphasized the intrinsic connection between the right to name change and the right to life under Article 21. Recognizing that one's name is an integral part of their identity, the court deemed the right to identity as an intrinsic part of the right to life. By upholding this connection, the court strengthened the protection of individuality and self-determination. Empowering individuals, name change as protection against social stigma. The recognition of the right to change one's name empowers individuals to overcome social stigmas or past associations that may hinder their personal growth and self-esteem. By allowing individuals to adopt names that align with their sense of self and aspirations, the court promotes a more inclusive and supportive society that values personal choices and self-expression. Reasonable restrictions. Balancing fundamental rights and legal framework. While acknowledging the right to name change as a fundamental right, the courts also emphasized that this right is not absolute and may be subject to reasonable restrictions. Such restrictions are necessary to ensure that the exercise of this right does not lead to confusion or potential misuse. By striking a balance between individual freedoms and the need for coherence in official documents, the courts protect the integrity of the legal framework while safeguarding citizens' fundamental rights. In conclusion, the recent rulings by the High Courts have reinforced the importance of recognizing the right to change one's name as a fundamental aspect of personal identity and self-worth. By interpreting Article 21 of the Constitution in this context, the courts have paved the way for empowering individuals to exercise their right to name change while upholding the broader principles of a just and inclusive society.
धर्म परिवर्तन, जाति परिवर्तन और विवाह के बाद दस्तावेजों में नाम बदलने की अनुमति नहीं देने वाले प्रावधान को रद्द कर दिया है। हाई कोर्ट ने अपने आदेश में कहा कि धर्म या जाति के अनुसार प्रत्येक व्यक्ति को अपना नाम चुनने या बदलने का मौलिक अधिकार है। ये अधिकार भारतीय संविधान के अनुच्छेद 19(1)(a), अनुच्छेद 21 और अनुच्छेद 14 के तहत सभी नागरिकों को समान रूप से प्राप्त है। इसे प्रतिबंधित करने का नियम मनमाना और संविधान की मूल मंशा के खिलाफ है। कोर्ट ने आगे कहा कि किसी को अपना नाम बदलने से रोकना उसके मूल अधिकारों का उल्लंघन है।
Please don't forget to like or share or follow for regular updates. Also, please leave a comment to let us know how do you feel about this information. Moreover, please tag your friends or relatives whom you think may relate to this post. For more such updates, please subscribe to your Air News channel and please don't forget to click the bell icon for immediate notification whenever new video is uploaded. What do the recent rulings by the high courts in India recognize regarding individuals' right to change their names? A. The right to change name is only allowed for specific reasons. B. The right to change name is not essential to personal identity and self-worth. C. The right to change name is a fundamental aspect of personal identity and self-worth. D. The right to change name is restricted to certain age groups.